well done.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Does not usually get caught. You caught him right there.
I know. I'm not.
We're gonna have to go to review because I believe he got it in before it hit.
It
Thank you,
did.
Virgil.
No.
I'm gonna have to call VAR on this one.
Yep.
Go ahead, call VAR. Here. Bye. You know what I'm saying? What's VAR gonna do? Nothing. It doesn't do anything in the match anyway, so there's no point.
So is VAR for us actually going to be Virgil automatically reviews it?
I wouldn't even trust that.
I don't know either.
Well,
but
listen,
I trust Virgil. But
I'm not the one who was talking about its search history early before we came on.
What did I miss?
What search history are you talking about?
Well, you said when you talking about Eric's hat, what you said, I was about to say, why are you talking about your search history?
Oh.
The echo is back. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the DHC Sports Show. My name is Ed, also known as the Dad Hat, and this show is brought to you by Old Ford Baseball Company, ladies and gentlemen. If you use code Dad Hat, you'll get it for 25% off. No, I'm just kidding. Just 15. Don't go crazy now, okay? Just 15. Y'all need to calm the hell down. 50% off your full purchase. All right, guys. So again, use code DADHAT and you'll use it and you'll get it 15% off. Okay. And so that's the business. I would say I'd talk about the the sticker club, but the sticker club is RIP, baby. You know what I'm saying? It gone now. It no longer, it ain't here. You're muted.
RIP Sticker Club.
Yeah, I know, right? So, all right, let's go around the room, guys. Okay, let's talk about the hats that we're wearing here. We're not gonna start with the old man because the old man came kind of disrespectful with the whole "I'm the captain" now bullshit. He'll be there for the end. So, Mr. Influencer, what you got, man?
I got BJs today. The liberal BJs out of liberal
BJ's
Kansas.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, we didn't need to know what you and Shannon were doing earlier today. Come on, man.
Bro,
Family show. It's not 9 o'clock yet.
If you think that happens, anyways. So liberal out of liberal Kansas, they play, I believe, the Rocky Mountain Baseball League, if I'm not mistaken.
Nice.
And they were back in the NBC World Series this year. They were not there last year, so it's good to have them back. Virgil, did they win maybe one game, two games?
They won their game against Great Bend because they got the grand slam in that game.
That's right. But they otherwise didn't advance very far this year. But only team that had a on-field hat, none of the other 15 teams had hats they were selling. And I keep telling them, like, bro, bring your hats. Because we literally sold them like 6 of these things. Game 1 of Round the Clock, Joe comes walking up the stairs holding the hat. And I'm like, where'd you get that hat? He's like, down in the gift shop. So like I ran down there, Terry, Chris, we all ran down there, got some. I got some for these guys here. So, but yeah, Liberal BJ's, one of the historic baseball teams in the NBC World Series. I'm trying to remember, they've won at least 3 championships because Logan has a t-shirt for them and you have to have won at least 3 championships.
Sure.
But also, Logan, if you can, you need to update the Santa Barbara one because it says 10-time champs, and they are now 11-time champs. So congrats to the Santa Barbara Foresters who won their 11th championship. And then I have from Donnie, pineapple upside down cake from Westbrook Brewing Company.
Okay.
And it says, everyone flips for pineapple upside down cake because Donnie knows how much I like pineapple.
Yep. Anything
Especially
pineapple,
upside
I'm
down.
like, I said this side. Yeah.
I wasn't going to say anything. I'm just going
Yes, you were.
Well, I knew when I sent it to him, it kind of had a double entendre, so to speak, there with it.
So it's a wheat ale with pineapple, cherry, cinnamon, and vanilla.
It does sound good.
It does sound delicious. My man got some serious echo. Hi, Patrick.
Hello. Trying to figure out what's going on with this echo.
It's funny because when you talk, it doesn't echo.
I
I
know.
don't know, but is it echoing when I talk? Because I know it does when Ed does.
It
No,
it echoes with everyone.
Okay.
See, I can't hear any echo. So
I think your mic is picking up everything. You just muted yourself.
You either muted yourself or it unplugged or something. It went quiet
Mm-hmm.
when you touched it and moved it up there.
Every single one of my glasses are absolutely filthy tonight. I don't know why. Oh, bye. Virgil, what you got, man?
Tonight's hat is the Lexington Legends batting practice hat. This was when they were still affiliated minor league. So this is back maybe 2014. I got this one. That was part of my second ever road trip I've done. Got to go up to Lexington. Still kind of like that ballpark. I haven't been since they've come back, so I need to make a plan up there. Maybe buy some counterclock stuff for Ed.
No. I don't need any counterclock, garbage, anything. Still hate that logo, no matter what anybody tells me. That thing was atrocious. I don't care what anybody says about that. So, Mr. Mayor, what you wearing, my man?
I have broken out. I hadn't worn this one yet. I had to take the stickers off of it, but the Augusta Soul. This is the M Crown 3930.
Okay.
So I love the color scheme on this, and yeah, I got this right after they first came out with it, and so I figured I'd throw it on tonight and give it a ride on the show.
Okay.
And just drinking water tonight.
Why?
Because I've pumped full of muscle relaxers and ibuprofen trying to deal with this old man lower back sciatic pain.
That gives you more reason to do it. That makes it more
Exactly.
effective.
Yeah, I thought about it, and I probably should. So I don't know. Maybe I'll run grab a beer in a little bit, but I didn't want to jump on with a beer.
I don't think you're gonna be running to grab anything with that back.
I'll hobble. I'll hobble to grab something. Maybe Rhonda can bring me a
You're
beer.
not going to be
Say,
running
Rhonda,
anywhere.
Brian, anybody help?
I mean, drinking on muscle relaxers is just as American as apple pie and baseball. I mean, come on.
That's true. I should text her when she comes upstairs and gets home to bring me a beer from the refrigerator.
True.
Did you have apple pie at the NBC during the baseball, Virgil?
They had apple pie.
No, but you said like apple pie and baseball, so I figured.
I mean, I could have gone to McDonald's and gotten an apple pie if I wasn't scorekeeping, but didn't do that.
Which apple pie, though? Because there's two versions of apple pie, right? There's the regular apple pie, and then there's the apple pie. Have you guys ever had that one?
That is not what second version I thought you were going to say.
You never had the moonshine apple pie?
No.
Oh, dude, the echo is stupid.
Sorry, Patrick. It just keeps on. It's something about your microphone is just picking up everything we say and spitting it back.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, like it's
I don't know if you can dial something down on that up there on the top.
Yeah, there's a Dutch apple pie filled. You're right about that. But this, man, I'm telling you, the
Ooh, that's better. Whatever you did. Sorry.
any better or no?
Yes.
any better?
It's better. I thought it was way better too. You just said
Is that better?
It is.
Okay.
I can hear me.
Nah, it's still doing it. Sorry.
Still doing it?
I thought it was better. It's not. Anyway, Ed, I interrupted you. Go ahead about the Dutch apple pie.
Yeah, whatever, bro. I mean, it is your show. Apparently, you know. This is
You
what,
said I
This
wasn't
is
the
what Donnie
captain.
does. Yeah, he's the captain.
No, you said I was not. So go ahead.
I must have missed something earlier.
It's an inside joke.
Mm.
Anyways, guys,
And you're outside. Okay. Zip.
Are you sure you're done?
I'm done here. I'm on.
Are you sure? Okay. Hey, I'm wearing a 47 brand North Carolina hat today. This one is designed by Mr. Ryan Foos himself. It's a beautiful, beautiful hat. I mean, this thing is slick, man. I love this hat. So I just wanted to, just wanted to show it tonight. Comfortable. And so there it is. All right, guys. Before we continue, a couple of announcements on the show. Just the end of the month, we are going to be in Iowa for the CBM meetup. Okay, August 28th, the weekend of August 28th. All right, so just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that. And then also, fantasy football's back. The DHC Sports Show Fantasy Football League is back. All the 5 of us are in there, and also, I just got a message from Zach that he's like, "I want in." I'm like, "You got it, bro." And so Zach is it's going to be on as well. So okay, Zach Beeson is in. So if you're interested in playing with us on the fantasy football, what are you doing, Eric?
Making sure my laptop doesn't die.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, but also Zach doesn't know football.
Awkward.
He said himself he don't know football.
Touche. So there it is. Okay, guys, it's a wild one today. We got Patrick with the messages. Donnie thinking he's the captain now, wearing his ring. And then Eric is trying to figure out his computer doesn't die. Virgil, do you want to do anything? Because that way everybody will do something different.
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Usually I'm the one that does the different stuff all the time, so I guess I'm the normal one for once.
Normal today. I just don't get it. Anyways, so those are the announcements. So now that we got the business out of the way, Mr. Virgil, what's on the docket?
So of course you guys know the trade deadline has passed with baseball, including a trade that wasn't controversial at all, with Scooble going to the Dodgers for
So that coming.
Really a handful of prospects, to pull it even that way. I mean, there were rumors of better options that were offered, and they turned them down for this one. So whether it's Scooble saying he was going to go to join Dodgers next year anyway could have played a part into it, because let's be honest, if he went to another team, it'd be a loan. But we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the new team in the Northwoods League that have officially named themselves. And then there's a new WNBA team also that I'm sure someone's got opinions about.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Then also we do have we also got a little discussion going on in the MAC right now with Akron's new season ticket holder plan idea. And one of us may have already decided to buy season tickets.
Nope.
One of us is probably going to buy season tickets that has a connection to the state of Ohio.
Donnie.
I mean, you can get season tickets, win this, and just have them run backwards for safety.
I could.
You could have Robert Morris have a lead in that game.
There's not a chance in hell I'm giving money to the University of Akron at all. Like, I do not. Okay, I saw this thing, and it's, it made me laugh, because I'm like, what kind of cockamamie crap are they doing? I was like, we'll let you pick the first play. Okay, first of all, what you needed to do was make us pick your logo, because your logo is shit. That they got rid of the kangaroo one that they had on the side of the helmet for that atrocious A that they have now. That thing is so ugly. Okay, that's what they needed to do. And yes, I am looking at you, University of Akron. Okay, go Flashes.
We'll dive in more about later with that. But before that, let's go ahead. Oh, and also there's some NFL game being played on Thursday. So nothing important.
No,
too bad none of our
Is that really a game, though? I don't know if that's a game. It's a glorified scrimmage, maybe.
Hey, you got your future starter playing tomorrow, okay?
Your future starter is playing, and honestly, Donnie, if they win this game, you may as well go ahead and start the Super Bowl hype at this point.
We're starting the placeholder for the placeholder. So
that means thou shalt how deep your roster is.
Today.
Yeah, that just means we don't have a real starter.
A real what?
I'm still not 100% sold on Bryce as the long term franchise quarterback.
I don't know.
We'll see how this season goes. He did better last year. I came around more at the end of the year, but I don't know. We'll see how this season goes because apparently there's a really deep class of quarterbacks next year, and we all know that the most coveted thing in professional sports is potential. So,
Rookie quarterbacks.
yeah, when his rookie contract's up, it's like, oh, this guy looks like he's better. We can get him for 5 years on the cheap, and he might end up being our franchise quarterback. It's becoming a cycle. So we'll see.
You and me, we had this conversation at nauseum, obviously, because our teams are always looking for the next quarterback, right? And so, like, I don't understand the need for them to start the rookies right away. You know what I mean? Like, let's just sit him down. What Green Bay did. Green Bay benched Jordan Love for a couple of years, right? And then he was able to start after that. Why can't we do that with us?
Exactly.
Got a message from ESPN on my fantasy football and thought, why am I getting this? I don't remember playing. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, you did, Tom. Yes, you did, my friend. Yes, you did. I'm restarting, like I said, the fantasy football league. So if you're interested, send me a message. Send me your email because I had to restart everything again. That's how it goes, right? And so I have the guys are the only ones that are still on there, and then everybody else needs to send me your pick. So your email, sorry. And so we'll go from there. Okay.
So you heard him. He wants an email and a picture.
Yeah, we could put it on for your logo. There you go.
With the BJs?
Mm-hmm.
I'll send it.
Do it.
You're okay there, Virgil?
Sorry, apparently my gimmick for tonight is choking. New rule for today.
Joking. Jesus Christ.
New rule for this league. No official league.
Oh, we got them out. I kicked them out.
Yeah.
Banned. Don't want them in there.
Yeah. We're not. So I'm looking for 9 new members of or people that want to play again. 9 members to join the league. Yes, Eric, we're doing 14 again.
You could probably have my son Zach back in. He'll probably play again.
Okay.
Do you need, since he was in, do you need his stuff again, or are you good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, because I deleted everything.
Me too?
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, you're stuck. You're stuck with us.
You all right?
Are you sure you're good?
He said this was going to be his bit for the rest of the night, so he's sticking to it.
Apparently, I have a drinking problem.
We got Dad Hat. We got Laces Out. We got Influencer EP, Gridiron Grades, and then Mocha Magic.
Who may be dead before this whole thing starts with the way this
I
is
don't
going.
know. We're trying to have a sports show here, guys. Like, I mean, I don't know. Are you okay to continue as a producer?
I think I'll be fine. I don't know what that was earlier, but I'm back, I think.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, Eric, thoughts on this? Wait, what are we going with the football game tomorrow? What are we doing, Mr. Producer?
Let's go ahead and just jump into MLB because that's definitely the bigger story out of everything.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
So, of course, with trade deadlines, a lot of teams made a lot of good moves, but I feel like everything got overshadowed by Dodgers getting Scooble. Now, of course, you did see all the reactionary things about saying that, well, enjoy your lockout, so-and-so, which is pretty much inevitable even before this happened, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's guaranteed now, though.
I don't even think it's guaranteed. I think them having to win the World Series is the guaranteed part. But the trade itself is weird. From what the Dodgers gave up, it wasn't even some of their best prospects. It was some of their good prospects, but not some of their better ones.
Top 25?
Top 25, yes, maybe.
Yes,
But
no, I think it was top 25.
Yeah, but the idea that, of course, that leads to people thinking that, well, clearly the owners are colluding to ramp up a lockout, which, at this point, I'd believe anything from what's going on there. But what were your initial thoughts when this first came out?
So here's what I'm going to say, because there were some comments made by Tarek Skubal, which I did not appreciate. So he said he does not feel bad for any other team. He doesn't. Was it the exact comments that he said? I really want to get it right, because he doesn't. He said that every team had a chance to trade for him, which is a complete and utter lie. Okay, because he had a no trade clause. So he had the choice to go wherever he wanted to go. He wanted to go to the Dodgers. So I'm not about to say, hey, oh my God, it's no. I lost respect for him when he started saying that that he doesn't feel bad for any fan bases or any other organizations, because every organization had a chance to get him, which is a total lie.
I think he's just playing a semantics battle with that by saying that, well, any organization could have given
Traded for me, yeah.
the Tigers an incredible deal, but most teams would be decimated by what they would have to give up to get him. So I think he's just playing that semantics battle to personally feel like he's saving face that, it wasn't a given. I'm like, yeah, it was.
Yes, it was. It 100% was.
Right.
It's definitely disingenuous.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's a good word. Yeah.
Dude, you don't have to say anything.
Yeah.
Like you could choose to just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to say anything.
Well, I will say this about the Dodgers, like it or not, they probably have one of the most savvy front offices there is.
Oh, they're very smart.
They're so good with everything they're doing. And like I think I said to you, Ed, the other night when we were talking on Sunday for the podcast, a lot of these teams that don't spend the money, they need to be going all in if they're very close. I mean, you gotta, they're also worried about penny pinching. It's like, just, throw everything out and say this year we're going to lose an ass load of money, but we're going to get this player and we're going to win a World Series ring. And they don't do that. Dodgers are like, we don't care about luxury tax. We don't care if we're, or not.
Well, they're not a luxury tax, though.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm thinking terminology wise, but they don't care how much they spend. They just want to get everybody they can so they can win championships. And other teams don't look at it that way. Other teams are like, yeah, we're not going to spend all that kind of money because then we'll have a huge loss. And all these other owners look at it that way. The Dodgers don't care.
It's one of those things for me that what bothers me is that, and I've been saying this for a while now. I was like, hey, let them. They're playing within the rules of the game. They're getting away with it because they're playing within the rules of the game. That's what it is, right? So if you're mad, don't be mad at the Dodgers. The Dodgers are doing what they're doing. Now, they got $1.1 billion in deferment. So they've deferred a lot of money in a lot of players. And so I don't know if you want to defer that much money. You already did. That's on you. But like the fact that like other teams are not doing that, that's on them. Now, it does bring us to the conversation. And then, Eric, I'll let you talk here in a second. It does give you the conversation about, well, should we have a salary bottom? What's up, Polly? And a salary cap.
Salary bottom is a really weird phrase to say. Usually normal people call it a floor.
Sorry, floor. But should we, either way, bottom, floor, doesn't matter. I think baseball should have one for sure.
I think it would be nice to have both. The problem with the floor too is, though, you're forcing teams to spend, and they may have to end up overpaying for players that aren't worth overpaying for in order to meet that number. So it needs to be maybe I don't know if it needs to be a hard number, maybe a range possibly to be within on that side of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it definitely needs to be more than what they're at now.
Eric.
You know, obviously a lot of people talked about Scooble lost him back in the World Baseball Classic. He's like, I'm pitching 3 innings and I'm done. Yeah. And so he had already multiple times Cy Young winner. People actually liked him. I think he started rubbing people the wrong way back in March.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously just carried it on now, saying whatever, I'm going to the Dodgers, whatever. To me, next year, I mean, it's going to be less baseball to watch, but I'm fine. Like, there's going to be plenty of baseball for me to go to. And I've been to 0 Royals games this year, so it's not like I'm going to miss out, because usually I go to a handful a year. I mean, I'm not like 20 minutes away, but usually it's easy to get up there. So, yeah, it's going to suck to be less baseball to watch, because I watch pretty much every game. And so if they don't play next year... But
so
if they're...
You watch every Royals game?
Unfortunately.
Is that why you're always angry?
That and who I'm married to. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Whoa.
She's going to whoop your ass, bro. You better watch out.
Virgil just spent 33 straight hours with us. No, probably, well, more than that, too, because you were there Friday night.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Eric. I'm sorry.
But no, I was just going to... Look.
Oh, it's
take that back.
It's so nice to have a loving staff.
Take that back and throw it in the trash, please.
Wow.
She said staff.
Is she coming to Iowa?
Yeah.
Can't wait to see you, Miss Mayor. We're bringing Shannon and Easton and Zach.
Oh, Zach's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Because he wasn't in Iowa last year, so we're going to make sure he goes this year so we can see the Field of Dreams.
Hell yeah.
Of the 4 of us, we know one's not going to show up.
I'm the organizer.
Okay, that doesn't mean you're coming.
Yeah. So was Paul.
Touche.
But Ed's the captain now.
I'm the captain now, okay? I'm the captain now.
I think you're really going to love Quad Cities.
I'm excited just for the Field of Dreams. That honestly, that's been my bucket list. Like, I've always wanted to go there, and I'm excited for that.
When we were there last year, the field was off in the distance, was under construction. So I don't know if we can see any of it now that it's going to be open and a few weeks removed from the game. But that'd be cool to kind of check out. But I know Donnie's going to bring his Amex Black, and he's going to buy the entire store, because they have all.
That's what I'm excited for. Baseballism,
yeah. The entire barn is just like baseballism gear.
That's
so
the one thing.
Just...
That's the one thing that's making me nervous is how much I'm going to want from there, but I'm not planning to buy a lot from there.
Bullshit. Okay, bullshit. Because this dude just sent me a picture of a hat today. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to be good here and not trying to spend any money on hats right now. And what does he do? Sends me a picture of a hat. I'm like, nope, Donnie, get the hell out of here.
I don't even know why Augusta had that hat specifically, like what the thing is, unless it's just one of those random things. But that's a very cool hat.
You all right over there, Eric?
No, Donnie, this cinnamon, it's strong.
Is it? I've never liked cinnamon in a beer. I don't think I've had that. That one's in the fridge because I've got a second one of it, but I haven't had it yet. That
cinnamon is strongest I've probably ever had, cinnamon wise. It's heavy, so no, I'm not fine.
It's been about a month for me. Almost a month. No drinking.
Well, too bad we're gonna get you hammered in Iowa. No, the good thing about Cedar Rapids.
By the way, this is what she brought me. Rad Little Thing IPA from Sierra Nevada. This is very rad.
Cedar Rapids has a nacho helmet that's like huge on the portions. So the food's good in Cedar Rapids, but I like the ballpark in Quad Cities a little bit better.
Everybody says the view and the ballpark at Quad Cities.
But they have a cool little bar, little barn with food and some of the beer. And then they have a little ice cream stand with helmets. So yeah, you're really gonna like Field of Dreams.
Love it.
I just want to know which one of you guys are going to go with me on the Ferris wheel as I keep an inning up there.
I'll definitely do that with you.
Not me. That thing's rickety. I tried it once. It's good enough for me.
Once and that's it. That's it. Like, I'm good.
We went on the one in Chicago.
Yeah.
And even though there was a stabbing that while we were there, I felt safer.
Cool.
I felt safer in that than the one in Quad Cities.
I'm sorry. How does the stabbing have to do with the Ferris wheel safety?
It's safer.
I just felt safer in that vicinity of where the stabbing was on Navy Pier while we were there.
Fair
in
enough.
The Ferris wheel where we're at with, just, it's just go
It's wooden one, isn't it? Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I know Rhonda's probably not going to want to go on it, so I'm your partner there, Virgil.
All right, sounds good.
I'm your Huckleberry. That's exactly what. As soon as you said that, I'm your partner. I'm like, okay.
I started to say that. I was like, I'm not going to go there, but you did it. So
I mean, I would have gotten the reference, though.
Huh?
I would have gotten the reference, though.
Oh, I know you would have. I just was like,
Great movie. It's a great,
absolutely.
movie.
That's a fantastic movie.
And so, okay. So getting back to this Dodgers situation. Listen, I think the Dodgers, there is conspiracy, like you saying, Virgil, about the whole, they're letting them do it on purpose. So that way, they can create this situation, this issue in which, and now they're gonna, they have to go into the negotiating table with like, hey, see, listen, this is what you guys are wanting, right? You guys wanted all of this. Look what the Dodgers are doing. But here's the problem too. You got the Pirates, you got the Athletics, you got like these other teams that are not spending any money and constantly just sucking the life out of this.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying, Eric? Okay. And so there was a Jeff Passan said that it's pretty much guaranteed that there is going to be a work stoppage in Major League Baseball. This pretty much cemented it with what they're saying.
Do you think it's going to last the entire year, or are they going to do something to get something in next year, regardless of how many that may be? Are they going to lose all 162 plus playoffs, or you think they're going to try to get some of it in?
I can't imagine the players going that long, like going a whole season without getting something. I really don't. I don't think they got the balls to hold out that long.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think a lot of the players, right?
Well, the problem, and you and I've talked about this before too, the problem is that the Players Association is fighting for something that only affects the top 0.5% of players anyway.
Correct.
So 99.5% of the players, they need some of these things to happen to make better pay for them. It's the ones that it's the Ohtani monies and the Soto monies and Harper's and
Bryce Harper,
Bryce Harper, all those contracts. Those are, I mean, you got 32 teams. You might have one guy per team that it affects. You got 24 guys sitting there like, well, what about me? I'm making league minimum, and league minimum could be 3 times what it is now if we just accept it.
I'm right there with Joe. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's plenty of baseball that I could watch. Mm-hmm. To our understanding, if you're not on the 40-man, MILB should be fine next year, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I believe so.
So I'm going to have my local team, summer, independent, like, I'm good.
You got a whole World Series out there.
So I think it behooves corporate media to do the meetup based on, some of these teams being able to play.
Yeah, that's the thing. We'll have to wait to see how it pans out before scheduling something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and also, I mean, worst case is we plan next year's CBM meetup to a collegiate summer wood bat league weekend somewhere.
I hear
Such
Michigan
as
is
baseball around the clock.
Yeah, if
Michigan.
only there was some event that was multiple days.
We could set it up for that, but the problem is, like, I have to really ask permission, because that's the wife's birthday, that's my kid's birthday during that time of the year. You know what I'm saying?
When's her birthday?
July 16th and July 28th.
Just tell her next year to move her birthday to August.
Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and do that, honey. Can
Hey,
you,
honey,
That
we're
is
going to go on
something-
this trip, but we're going to celebrate you the entire month of August. You get
Shut the
30
fuck
something
up.
days.
Don't you fucking dare, Donnie. You are not the captain.
I'll introduce you guys to the tournament director.
Let's
Virgil's
do it.
met her.
I've met her. She's really nice.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I think you know what? Let's pencil that in for the possibility, because that's a good possibility, honestly.
We'll see.
So-
My plan already prior to any of this happening for my trip with my brother next year is going to send around NCAA college baseball and minor league baseball. So
Mhm.
I was possibly going to throw in one MLB game, but if it doesn't work out, I'm still got plenty that I'm going to see. I've heard, I can give you what date I think it's going to be, but I heard somebody said it might be a little bit later by like a week.
Mhm.
So Joe, I'll have to get back with you on that. They typically don't announce it until January,
Sometime-
February,
Yeah.
but early next year. I have an idea. And Donnie, I think we talked about it July 24th, 25th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because I asked you because the way the calendar falls, there's an extra full weekend in July next year, and I wondered if they would go to that last weekend or if they would still keep it at the 23rd through the 25th, or
So
would
if
they go to like the because the 1st of August actually is on a Sunday that next year. So
if they do it during that weekend, the 24th, 25th, I could possibly swing that.
Yeah.
see, for
'Cause that's
me,
like-
depending on Rhonda's family and whatever trip they start booking,
Tell them Bougie has to change it.
And
You tell
we-
'em.
We need Donnie.
I'm
to
not
go.
the
Okay.
captain. I'm not the captain of that.
All right, I'll tell them. I'm like, hey, but look at me. I'm
It
the
would
captain.
work better for me if it was that last weekend of July.
And we need Donnie to go so he can get us the suite there.
Right.
No, Joe said you're cheating if you go up into the air condition.
Joe also doesn't believe in combined no hitter, so I don't want to hear that from him.
Some of Zach's family had a suite, so they went up there for some of the games. They weren't up there the entire time, though.
I'll be cool. So we gotta wait. The whole point is there's probably going to be a stoppage. I think I'm with Donnie on this one. I think also, from what I have understand, is the owners have a good amount of money set aside to prepare themselves. They've been preparing themselves to have a full work stoppage, and so
Well, that's the thing. The owners are not going to lose. They're going to lose, but they're not going to lose as much as the players lose on a day-to-day or whatever basis. I mean,
yeah,
they're still, I don't know how that works with TV contracts if there's no games put on TV, but the money they got coming in from that and everything else, because they don't care about the money from the stadium and the people in the seats. That's irrelevant to them, in my opinion, for the most part. They're concerned about the contracts on TV. And if there's a work stoppage, the networks are still going to owe them money down the line. So they're fine. It's the
Yeah.
players that have paychecks coming in.
the we're going to exclude the Bryce Harpers, the Otanis, the Sotos, the Lindors, like those guys that are making a F ton of money. Those are those players are not going to get affected by this, right? And
Right.
I don't want to hear it. Oh, we're doing this for the players. No, you're not. Stop lying. No. Okay. And listen, do I want the players to get their money? 100%. Do I want them to get their money? I'm not saying that, but I think we should also be saying, hey, I think there are other players that need to get their money as well. Okay?
Well, if you look at other leagues, salary caps in other leagues aren't preventing anybody from getting paid.
look at the NFL, man, these guys are giving away contracts right now.
You've got guys in the NBA making $90 million a year that are nowhere near worth that.
You got your max contracts in the NBA, your super max. Like, I mean, it's a stupid amount of money
Absolutely.
that the NBA is giving away in the NFL.
Yeah.
How quickly is it where they decide they're not playing next year? Would it be by the end of this year? Like, not
No,
count-
once the new calendar year starts for them, that's when you'll know.
March.
Okay, because what my thought was, if they know for sure they're not playing, do a lot of these guys go play Dominican or Mexican League, something in the winter ball?
No, because they're still contractually a part of their team.
So they're
The
just
ca-
going to
I
sit
don't-
there.
Yeah, I don't think the calendar flips until March 1st, maybe,
Mhm.
because it's usually like a couple of weeks into spring training. And so, yeah, see, Joe said agree March. So basically, everybody will show up for spring training, and all they'll talk about is, are we going to have a work stoppage in 2 weeks? And then they'll decide March 1st if there's a work stoppage or not. So they'll bring
Once-
everybody to spring training and be like, we're trying, everybody's gonna be like, we're trying to make this work. We're trying to make this work, whether they are or not.
Huh. Look who it is. See, I
What's
knew
up,
as soon
Zach?
as I said that,
So
he perks
He's
up.
like Beetlejuice. You say his name and there he is.
the owners, as soon as the new calendar year, are the ones that are going to say, okay, we have a lockout, because like there's
Yeah.
no contract, so we have a lockout.
Yep.
Once that happens, that's when the clock starts.
Yep.
Right, because you're going to start losing spring training games, and then then you'll be able to lose some the beginning of the season. And with the crazy part is, the MLB released the schedule already for like the season, right?
Oh,
They
yeah.
got all of these like scheduled games, throughout the year. Some like very specific, special days like Clemente Day, Jackie Robinson Day, and all of that. So they already have that. So like then they have to have contingencies in place to say, okay, so if we lose this amount of games, because then once you have a shutdown, you're gonna have to have them have to ramp up again, right? Like you have to get them to ramp up again, and then you're gonna have to start again. So you're gonna lose some games there.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a cluster.
The last major shutdown was what? That was 95, right? 94 into 95.
Yeah, the where they lost
they
half the
Canceled
season.
the world. Well, they lost the World Series.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Because that season started like April 24th or something like that. Because I went to the second ever game at Coors Field in 95, and it was because of the delayed season that I was at the second ever game at late April.
I mandatory doubleheader, Sunday doubleheader. But like my whole issue is like, why are we making such a big deal? Why are the players making such a big deal about the salary cap and salary bounds? Like you're still gonna get your money, dude. Like you're gonna get paid a fuck ton of money.
Yeah. And all you got to do is look at what the teams that are making. It's not like they're going to sit there and say, okay, teams are spending whatever the top teams are spending, 200 something million, 220. They're not going to sit there and say, okay, the salary cap's 180 million and people are going to get screwed. The salary cap's going to be probably 240 million.
No. It's going to be from what I saw, that like the owners, they said they negotiated to the one that they offered was 150.
Oh, well, they're not going to stick
Floor.
with that for the cap.
No, bottom.
Oh,
The
no,
floor.
I'm talking about for the cap. I'm sorry. I'm saying the cap's going to be close to what a lot of the top teams are spending right now anyway. It's the floor that if I'm the players, I'm fighting for the floor because that's more money for the lower end players.
Oh, I'm with you, because then you got what? The Pirates, you got Tampa Bay, you got Cleveland, you got the Colorado Rockies, you got all of these players all these teams that are not spending enough money. Granted, is it going to solve the problem of winning? No, it's not. Let's be honest about that. But like at the very least, it's a beginning. It's a good start.
Yeah, because if you look at the teams, the makeup of the teams now with the rosters they have, it's not like some of the team, like the Pirates, for instance. It's not like anybody outside of Skeens should be making $30 million a year. They're not that good. Where are the players that they're going to get that are going to raise that floor? I don't know. because it's not like there's a bunch of $30 million a year great players just sitting out there looking for a team to play on. So
Yeah.
that's the problem with the floor, is you don't want to overpay for lesser talent, but you also they also do need to pay some of the lower end players a little bit better as well.
Spread that wealth, bro.
Right.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Virgil, talk to me.
So right now, public perception is definitely going towards lockout, but people favoring owners over players. Does the World Series result have any sway on what will happen? Let's say Dodgers don't even make the World Series. They lose to the NLCS, to either the Braves, Brewers, somebody else. They don't even make it.
Definitely not the Brewers.
Well, I know. Just had to be.
They do have the best record in majors right now, though.
Yes, they had it last year. Look what happened.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know how they act in the playoffs.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right.
So-
You're right.
Well, let's say that they lose. They don't even make the World Series, showing that basically the Scooble trade was for nothing. And it even shows that this team is not as unbeatable as people make out to be, even with the high rosters. We all laugh at the Dodgers for having it over. Basically, they become what that Lakers team was that had like Malone and Peyton that didn't win a championship.
Right.
What perception changes at that point then? Because
I don't think it does.
Do you think it actually would make any sort of impact?
No, because pretty much what you're saying is like the Dodgers have won themselves at least, at very least, an NL championship. You know what I mean?
I said they don't even make it. I say if they don't even make it that far, like they're not even in the World Series.
But at least they made it to the National League championship, right? So
Well,
at least they,
right.
so that they took a spot. They bought a spot on the playoffs. That's what you know what I mean. So that's what they're looking at it. So because if you take the Dodgers and how much they won, right, because of all the players that they have, right, because at the end of the day it does make a difference. Like each play that they add, that gives them an extra 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins, right, based on how good that player is. Yeah, no, I think perception has already been sealed that the Major League Baseball system is broken.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what the Dodgers are doing, to Zach's point, I mean, Zach just sounds like a disgruntled Angels fan picking on the Dodgers here, but but to Zach's point, the Dodgers aren't worried about their record right now. They're not worried about a streak or whatever. They're building for 5 and 7 game series, and that's all they're doing. They know they're going to get into the playoffs. They just want to have as much depth, and they have depth galore the last couple of seasons. I mean, you think about guys that they had in the the early parts of the playoff that got left off as they advanced, and they moved other guys up. Like they had so much pitching, they didn't know what to do. And they would have certain guys in for certain series, and then they'd have other guys in for other series based on who they were playing. So they're managing the analytics, which I hate the word analytics and all of that, but they are managing it better than anybody when it gets to the playoff time, because they have so much depth. They got guys sitting out series that would be a key factor in most other teams.
Sorry, no. Scuba will play out the rest of the contract. Boris is his agent. He's an absolute asshat.
Yeah.
So Boris's guys always will go into the offseason and then just to force to get paid the most amount of money. He's not going to sign before the lockout. It's Boris guy. That's what he does. Although he has not been that good lately. A lot of his players have not been getting paid the amount of money that they thought that they were going to get.
Yeah, he's had some guys that held out last year and didn't get paid.
That wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing, though. Look at the lead that the Dodgers have right now in their division.
Yeah,
they're guaranteed their division.
That's what I say. They're not worried about positioning on the playoffs right now. They're like, we just want to get these guys playing. We're going to make sure they're healthy by the end of the season. And then when it comes into playoff series, they'll have more talent in their starting lineup than most other teams.
It's
will.
like load management in the NBA.
Absolutely.
And I know they went to 7 against Toronto, but I don't see them going 7 if they played Milwaukee.
Mm-mm.
Also, side note, Virgil, who gets to the NBC first, Beeson or Rivera?
Beeson.
He's like, I'm not coming to Wichita.
Mm-mm.
Well, that's
Beeson.
NBC could be in Durham, and Ed would still not go.
Yeah.
Fuck all
It'd
that.
be at Holly Springs Ballpark.
Right? Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm busy that day.
This dude does nothing with his life. I'm too busy to do anything. I don't like baseball.
I hate baseball.
We
I
can
hate
tell.
my team.
Hell yeah.
So I hate my team, and I'm watching my team right now.
We didn't block you, Mark.
No, we got you, Mark. You're here.
Yeah, we haven't.
2028 is the earliest I can get it. So, you still make it before me. Don't worry. You'll be all right.
So you'll be here for the 94th annual.
Yeah.
You could have put 2038, and you still would have beaten Rivera.
100%. It's okay.
I mean, not that we've come to Durham multiple times already.
Good for you. We did have fun that night, and then still to this day, your brother highlight of that night.
Look, I don't care if you're having a heat stroke move. I'm trying to get a T-shirt.
That's the best part of my night.
See, the question you should be asking: what's going to happen first? Ed coming to Wichita, Ed, or Ed coming to Huntsville?
Neither.
No, I say I give Huntsville about 51%.
You're going to be long moved to another
he'll be gone
town
by then.
before he comes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still waiting for Donnie to show up because he only comes to Huntsville when he knows I'm not in the state. So,
well, that's when I know I've got free tickets. I don't have to pay for them.
You do even if he's there. I've been there 3 times already.
3 times.
He's kind to me.
I want to go when they're playing as the Huntsville Stars.
So, like the one day out of the year. Gotcha.
Well, whatever day that is, that's the day Ed needs to get on his calendar.
Well, it's
Make it
usually
happen.
usually late in August, so it is coming up soon.
There you go. All right. So I think we beat this horse to death on the baseball trade deadline.
I was about to ask, were there any other trades you guys that caught your eye that you were interesting that you found were interesting?
I was very happy with Cleveland making trades.
Yeah, y'all acquired a handful of players, man.
4 players.
Yeah.
And Gabriel Arias is no longer a problem. So get the out. Bye. He was designated for assignment today. So thank you, Jesus. Now, probably no one is going to pick him up and he'll go down to AAA. But Kyle Manzardo sent to AAA. So we got a first baseman. We got Joe Adele, starting pitcher, and a relief pitcher, I believe. I think that's what we got. Cleveland. Cleveland was okay.
You who?
Yeah. You know what? The trade that I thought that didn't happen was Jazz Chisholm, where somebody in the Baltimore organization called him Jizz.
I saw that.
And then he goes, nope, not going.
I mean, if that's actually true, that's crazy.
That's hilarious is what it is.
Yeah.
But good on him standing on business. That's not my name.
But that's just like the story of Steph Curry with one of the tennis shoe contracts when he first
don't joke on it.
When he first got going. I think Nike tried to get him, and the Nike executive called him Steven instead of Stefan. And he was like, nope, not going to sign with you, and went to like maybe Adidas or Reebok or somebody.
Adidas.
Yeah.
No, it was Under Armour.
Or was it Under? Okay.
You okay
I mean,
there?
Virgil is like method with this bit tonight.
Oh, wow.
Do you know how to drink water?
No, apparently I don't. Oh, my God.
I think he thought it was beer, and when he tasted it was water, he's like, ugh.
Mark, bad bong.
Good one, Mark.
Is your mom around?
Yeah, she's here somewhere.
Does she
tell
know
her to
like
hit you in the back,
CPR or anything?
Hmm?
Does she know CPR or
She
anything?
knows how to spell it.
Well, that's good, I guess.
I mean, as long as she can dial 911,
spelling
that's
it will
all that
keep you
matters.
alive.
Yeah. Joe says that Jay surprisingly did well. Soriano, Taillon, and Arrighetti. Hey, by the way, speaking of, he's no longer your problem, Eric.
Yeah.
He gone.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I hate that Patrick's having trouble tonight because I'm sure he wanted to cover that trade.
Yeah, that was also weird that he also went there. He hasn't pitched since May.
He still injured?
Yeah, he hasn't pitched since May like 18th or something. So I don't know why they.
So was that a salary dump by Kansas City?
Probably.
It was a problem dump. Is probably what more than anything.
I have those most mornings.
Thank God this is still not even. We're 4 minutes away from 9 o'clock.
Here, pause. Let me wait 4 minutes.
Wait for that. Just take it back. Oh my God. Oh. What about you, Virgil? Any surprises?
I was a little surprised the Padres were really active. I thought they were kind of go more on the selling side because I thought their season was kind of not over, but they had a lot more to go with. So they got quite a few, especially the two pitchers from Detroit after Detroit just decided to unload everybody. So can't really be surprised there.
Yeah, because then they got rid of Casey Mize too, so that was surprising after Skubal that Mize also went.
Well, I mean, so I'm looking at the wild card standings right now. San Diego's only a half game from the last spot.
And see, I guess because they've been better since the past few times. Because I know the last time we looked, they were like 8 or 9 back. So I don't know if they've gotten better or somebody's gotten worse.
So you got the Chicago Cubs, then the Phillies, then the Diamondbacks, and then the Padres. Padres are a game back of the last spot. Miami, 2 games back, and then the Pittsburgh Pirates, 3.5 games back.
Yeah, Pirates went out and got some pitching. They didn't get a lot of big name pitching, but they picked up some guys that can fill in some spots for them. I think
they got reliable arms. I think
reliable. Yeah.
Now, some of the teams that made some trades were the ones that were like during that they needed to solidify a position or two, like the White Sox. The White Sox, they were not messing around. They got win and got some starting pitching, which good for them. And then some he just left us. So I mean, because right now you got the American League leaders is Tampa Bay, Chicago, and Houston, and all those 3 teams made some changes. Then you got New York Yankees who made some trades. The Red Sox made some trades, and the Guardians made some trades. So every single one of those playoff teams right now, they all made trades to help their cause. So
yeah, I think also that was mentioned earlier about the Blue Jays picking up the Blue Jays picking up Soriano. I thought was pretty good too.
Yeah. What?
And it's also kind of nice the Blue Jays, the prospects they gave up for Soriano are actually playing for the Trash Pandas right now. So I get to see them. So that's pretty nice. I think all but one of them are right now.
So really quick here. So like I said earlier, so you got Tampa, in the American League League, you got Tampa, Chicago, Houston. That's 1, 2, 3. Wild card, the Yankees, Red Sox, and then Cleveland. The Rangers are half a game back. Minnesota's at game back, and then you got Baltimore 1.5 games. Detroit Tigers 1.5 games. Your Royals, we're done with them. Anyways, so that's your wild card standings right now. So Cleveland is 3 games back of Chicago right now, and Minnesota is 4 games back. So the American League Central is, it's actually pretty competitive, and so is the American League East. Not everybody at once.
I don't know if there's something you want us to say on that, but
I know you don't care, Ed, but the Royals just assigned their top number 1 pick this year to Quad Cities. So as long as he doesn't go up or down, we may see him.
We'll be able to see him. Oh, I care about the Royals. I never said I didn't.
What was weird is that pretty much all of them start in the Arizona complex or Florida. And so he was there for a little bit, but then he skipped right over
They went straight to
Columbia and went straight to Quad Cities. So I
Huh.
thought that was kind of interesting. Now, another guy that played for Wichita State for 2 years and then was on the national championship team for OU, he was assigned to Columbia. So Donnie will get to see him.
Nice. You know, I was going to text you the other day. I did see that the Royals put out an all gray
Mhm.
cap.
Yeah, I saw that.
Ooh, I was like, oh, that's a nice cap.
Was it kind of like a charcoal, like a darker?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty cool.
The stitching was a little bit darker than the hat, and I was like, ooh, if it was a Cleveland one, I probably would have thought about getting one of those because that's a nice one.
They do a lot of ballpark only exclusives,
Mhm.
and my son's going to the game on Friday against the Cubs. I might have him look to see if they have any.
Yeah, dude, because I saw that one. I was like, I know Eric would like that one. That's the sick one.
Yeah, I did see that one.
I enjoy that one. So, all right, Mr. Producer, what we got?
All right, so we're going to consider this done for MLB. I think we talked about everything that we can talk about on that. Let's stick in baseball for a minute because a few weeks ago we talked about a pick of 4 identities for a new Northwoods League team.
Okay.
For those who remember, that was over at the Dune Coast, and they have decided on a team. And we all had different opinions. There wasn't really a consensus among everybody, but some of us liked this one that did get picked. So we're going to be welcoming, once it loads, the Dune Coast Quillbacks. And Ed, I can already tell you've got a problem with this.
That's all right. I mean, it's
really, I think out of the 4,
they wouldn't got many great names, anyways.
I still thought Breakers was good, but I'll take Quillbacks. Now, Donnie, you were the first Quillbacker out of all of us. So, what do you think of this?
Well, I liked it when I heard it. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was better than porcupines as a good way to do it. I like the logo. I think it's a really good one.
Eric, how about you?
Yeah, that was my choice. The name I'm not sold on. It almost sounds derogatory in a way. Maybe it's a Sonic the Hedgehog, but by Ed. But that was of the ones and the logos, that was my choice.
Yeah, I said I don't hate this one. As I liked it better because if you guys remember the other ones, let me go pull them up again.
Yeah, it seemed like there was 2 of them that was like, those are pretty bad, and then Quillbacks and one other were kind of like, okay, either one of those is good.
Okay. So we had this is the original post. So we had the Quillbacks, we had the Breakers, which I liked a lot.
Yeah, the Breaks
too much like the what's their names with the Z, the Devil Dogs.
Devil Dogs. That's what I said when I saw it. Was like he looks like the Devil Dog on a surfboard.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Then we have the Lightning, which of course, Lightning Bug, completely unique logo, no one else has.
Or it looks like the not Burlington Bees, but which there was one of those teams that
it does kind of remind you of the Burlington Bees a little bit. Yeah, now that you say that.
That's one of my favorites.
Was
There's been several.
Was it the old Binghamton Mets logo?
Yeah,
kind of.
so.
Yeah, yeah. I think that might be the one I talked about. Yeah.
I'm with Zach. Quillbacks is stupid.
Well, Zach doesn't like anything, and then the Lake County Captains.
Yeah. I like the Lightning better than the Quillbacks. Wah, wah.
Yeah, I still like Quillbacks. So
the quail eggs. I'm going to call them the quail eggs.
Yep. So they'll be in the Northwoods League starting next year. So, but nice to see another town get baseball.
No, yeah, for sure.
And then with the Dreamers, what's that put them up to? Like 23?
Bro, Northwoods Leagues is not messing around, dude.
Good for them, though.
Hell yeah. I'm happy for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good for expanding on that.
Too bad that they're not going to have any kind of merchandise when we're there.
You don't think they will?
I was about to say, are they not?
In Iowa.
Yeah. Or you don't think they will?
I don't know, man. I don't think
I mean, they'll have leftover MLB at the Field of Dreams that Donnie's going to buy all that merch.
I would hope they would have some of the Dyersville stuff there at Field of Dreams since they're not playing.
You know what? I don't hate I mean, it's basically still the standard STP for St. Paul, but I don't hate the logo they're doing. If they have that hat, I might get that hat.
The STP was nice. I like that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Including the 2 new expansions and assuming nobody goes away, 28.
Wow. That's huge.
They're for a minor league, for a collegiate wood bat, that's massive.
Because, like, what's CPL? Are they at 20?
No, I think they're 16.
Okay. And like
I think
Cape
it's
Cod's
8 per
only
division.
10. And I want to go back so bad to Cape Cod.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12,
16.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah.
And I am not aware of any expansions in Coastal. Actually, wait a minute. No, never mind. That includes the tops. Never mind. That the 16 includes the tops. So yeah.
Well, that's right. Okay, they're down for this year. They're not playing this year. They're playing next year. Smithfield tops now.
Yeah, tops. Yeah.
Which I see. I drove by where they're going to have the new baseball site, the new baseball stadium. It's a brand new stadium. So,
are you still going to meet me next Saturday in Wilson, the 15th?
I totally fucking forgot.
Yeah, you knew he was.
That's why I'm reminding you
I'm
now.
not sure why you asked.
Thank you. You reminded me because it's completely just like whoop.
So no, he's not.
He doesn't have to. I'm coming up for that game because the Fireflies are playing at Wilson, so I want to go see the stadium and see the Fireflies.
You're telling the #1 Wilson superfan he does not have to go to a Warbirds game?
Well, I mean, he's the one that kind of brought it up to start with back at the beginning of the season. Maybe coming back and revisiting them to see how if they've
as
done
of right now.
better.
Yeah, I'm good. Okay. There's nothing. I'm good. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to give them a fair shot. From what I understand, they've made some changes. I just Badlands Sticks. I hate that name. I hate the logo. I think it's garbage.
Except Ed. No. Okay, never mind.
Oh, for the Wilson Warbirds, yeah. I like I said, I'm gonna give them a fair shot. Go back now that they're in the season, and then see how it is.
But does that change the ballpark though?
No. It doesn't change the fact that they also have an absolute shit uniform and a crappy name. Sorry.
So,
speaking of crappy names,
no. Do you know what name and logo Ed does not find crappy? That he absolutely loves with the bottom of his heart, no matter what he tells people.
Here we go.
We're going to jump over to the WNBA with the new expansion, Cleveland Sirens. And before we begin, I will go ahead and say this. Ed, whatever you have to say negative about this, you are completely wrong. This is amazing, and I will not stand for any slander on this. Because a siren, of course, is, if you remember the Odyssey, it lured people to their deaths at the rocks. And where is the best place to die? Cleveland.
See, this is that bullshit right there. That's that bullshit right there.
No, it's perfect.
Because you're talking shit about Cleveland now.
Yeah, and what are you going to do about it? Nothing.
You're right. I'm not. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I still like the Cleveland Rockers better than the Sirens. Not gonna. Yeah. Sorry. No. It's a name for me.
Do they? Is this the only logo they've released?
Right now, I think so.
Yeah. See,
Y'all
I don't
can
know.
have it.
I'm not sold on that logo with the siren at the bottom. It's kind of awkward the way. I mean, I get how they've got it incorporated in there, but I don't know. That's kind of
No.
meh.
No, sorry. I'm not a fan. I don't like it. I hate it. I think it's garbage.
You're just uncultured, and I understand.
Uncultured?
I forgive you for that.
I'm not saying a word.
Eric, what do you think?
I don't understand it. I don't get the reference or anything, so it looks like a mermaid or something swimming.
Yeah, in the lake. That's right there at Cleveland.
Have you never heard the Lake Erie Sirens?
No.
Donnie?
I have, yes.
Yeah. So you understand.
You have.
Thank you, Mark.
Back in my day, the Cleveland Knockers.
It looks like a Disney logo.
It does look like a Disney logo, Mark. Yeah.
I'll give them this. At least they went away from like the whole like Cleveland Rocks, the Rock, and all that stuff. They had a great name back then. Like they should have revived the Cleveland Rockers, in my opinion. Cleveland Sirens is just it does,
See, like if I see Rockers, I'm going to think, oh, I didn't know Green Bay Rockers had a women's basketball team. Like there's
first of all, Green Bay Rockers suck. Their logo suck. Their logo is atrocious. Hi, Patrick.
Why, hello.
How are you?
Been better.
Cool. At least there's no echo.
You got that figured out.
Mm-hmm.
So the Sirens is okay. It's not bad. It's just whenever I think of that, like that logo, that name, the colors and all that, I don't think of WNBA. I'm sorry. I just don't. God, I miss the Rockers.
If it wasn't Rockers and not Sirens, is there something about Cleveland that
I don't know? They should probably go with Guardians.
Maidens of the Bridge or something like that?
Why couldn't they use like a winter theme? Like, because Winter Stairs is absolutely brutal and absolutely horrible. So something related to that.
Like what?
It's not my job.
The spiders.
The Cleveland Snowdrifts? Lake Effect?
Cleveland, you know what? The Cleveland potholes.
The Cleveland Lake Effect.
But that's not a winter thing. That's like everywhere. That's like Las Vegas trying to clean traffic.
You're very close. You're very close to getting your ass beat. Okay,
it is like a lot of the teams doing the traffic cone shit. It's like everybody has construction.
Okay, Ed, meet me at the NBC World Series next year. We'll duke it out.
Done. We'll battle off thumb wars.
I think you're good, Virgil.
Or at least go to Huntsville.
No, it's too hot down there. Already got that weather here.
It is 82 right now.
What is it over here? Let's see. It's 80 over here.
Virgil, the weather was so nice for the championship game on Saturday night, like legit.
Polar opposite compared to what we sat through.
Yes.
I wish. I know Eric's got the pictures, the before and after pictures, like before going through it and the after. I am like 3 shades darker. And that's not even an exaggeration.
Yeah.
That's a book and a movie, 3 Shades Darker.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking about things that piss Ed off, we're going to be still in Ohio. Now we're going to go to the MAC, talking about Akron. So, of course, Akron football is holding a season ticket holder campaign, really, where they can design a play for the opening drive of the game against Robert Morris on their home opener on September 12th. Now, of course, the main thing you see here is you see a bunch of influencers already buying Akron tickets, thinking that they can call plays, which, adorable. I mean, they're helping Akron's economy, but whatever. But if you guys had the opportunity to call a play for a game, what would you do?
For Akron?
I know what you're going to say for Akron.
Oh, yeah.
Let's say your team, any team, your team has given you the opportunity.
Well, the play that I keep saying that teams need to incorporate more because nobody defends it is a most boring play to call, but I would just put an old-fashioned option. Nobody runs the option anymore. I would just
No one
have
has
an
the
option.
personnel to run the option anymore.
That's why they wouldn't see it coming.
Regular or the triple option?
Just a regular option. Like you just take the snap, you roll out, and you either pitch it or you take it, depending on what the defender does. That's what the whole RPI is based on. It's the OG of the RPI, and nobody runs the traditional option anymore.
No, Navy runs the triple option.
Yep. Pretty sure Air Force still runs a version
Just
of it.
a fullback, a tailback, and the quarterback just takes the snap, rolls out, and pitches it.
Oh, so you'd be like the Green Bay Packers.
Zach, you're telling me this, and you want to play fantasy football.
I told you. What
He
did I literally tell you?
just said that.
Killing me, Smalls. Killing me. I don't know what I would.
Not a baseball movie. You can't say that anymore.
I mean, if I wanted to try to do a very fancy play, I would have all kinds of crossing patterns and hooks and slants and all kinds of stuff with the receivers.
I can hear you're a very frustrated Clemson fan.
Really?
Like, why would you run that? Why
Why
can't
not?
you just run the option? I can see you already doing that every Saturday.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The annexation of Puerto Rico.
Little Giants.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Oh, what a great movie.
I'd run the Statue of Liberty. Hey, Zach, if you're listening, Boise State, what was that, 2007 Fiesta Bowl?
Oh yeah, they pulled that off perfect.
What's the one Philly
No,
one?
hold on. I take that back. Not Statue of Liberty, Hook and Ladder.
I thought that was the Statue of Liberty.
They did that, but
Oh.
the one that I would rather them run is the Hook and Ladder.
Oh,
That
okay.
set them up for the Statue of Liberty.
True.
What's the one play that the Patriots trying to run with Brady, but then Philly ran it and they actually did it better than the Patriots?
The Philly special,
Really special.
Yeah.
where you throw it back to the quarterback.
Mm-hmm. And the quarterback
Yeah.
was walled by himself in the end zone.
Yeah. The Fiesta Bowl was the second best college football game ever.
Okay. What would you run besides that then? Anything else? I'm going to go to you, Patrick, here in a second.
I can guarantee you it's not the back end zone fade. That's the dumbest play. I hate the corner end zone fade. Doesn't work. What?
Hate that play so much.
Yeah. It's not good.
Patrick, what would you run?
Flea flicker.
Okay,
Okay. All right.
that's a good call.
You got everybody to say, hey, yeah. By the way, nice hat.
Absolutely.
Is that the Jefes?
It is. It's the purple version of the Hefes. It's a lot better than the blue and gray one. They actually, as much as you can improve this logo, they improved it.
Yeah, because it's still a shit logo, But it's a nice one.
Go Tigers.
Or not. Or not. All right, Mr. Virgil, what we got?
All right. So, also in college football, the coaches poll is out.
Already?
Yeah, there's already a coaches poll out, and of course, everyone's already overrated. So,
Or underrated in some cases.
Notre Dame, underrated.
let me just pull up the list here if I can find it.
I have no idea what this dude's saying.
Mr. Stressy Pants in the red chill, man. It's all good.
Nothing. Nobody's saying anything.
I was gonna say, I don't know what's going
That's
on.
an interesting. It's an interesting poll already. Huh. Clemson does not belong in the top 25, guys. Clemson does not belong in the top 25. I'm sorry. Donnie, don't come with me with that bullshit.
It's preseason. There's expectation. There's potential.
Expectation of what? To be shit again?
No.
We don't have Garrett Riley now.
That's right. We got damn good offensive coordinator. We're
I
gonna
doubt it.
We're gonna run it up. We're gonna run it up.
Who's your quarterback? Cade Klubnik?
No,
So
he should
first
have stayed
off,
in
I
there.
haven't. So my major problem with this poll is even though Notre Dame is dwarfing everybody on points, the media is still holding them at 5th, even though they have 10,000 more than everybody else, which is absolutely disgusting.
As they should.
Yeah.
They're preseason favorites to win it all.
What was that, Ed?
Is that 1.5?
But they fixed it. They took it, on the ESPN poll.
They took out the other two. So
yeah.
But no,
what's that in accounting terms?
In accounting terms, we call that a fat finger.
Do you use that as an actual?
What, fat finger? I say it all the time.
See, Notre Dame doesn't want to join a conference, so they just
We
have
don't
extra
need
numbers.
to join a conference.
No, that's right.
Yes,
They're not in a conference, so they're just going to claim extra numbers.
See, okay, mark my words. Here comes this is going to be that thing again this year when they play a good game and then they're going to get left out of the playoffs because of they didn't ever join a conference. It's going to happen again.
Not being in a conference had nothing to do with it.
What was it?
The two losses at the beginning of the year and that bozo from Arkansas, Hunter Yurchek, that does not deserve to be on the college football playoff committee, putting in Alabama. Alabama, what are we doing?
I mean, can you imagine if a sports network had a vested interest in a conference having more teams?
Right? Oh, the humanity. That would. Hot damn. We're about to have fun this year with college football, aren't we?
Yeah.
Depends on how the season goes.
Yeah, I think we all 5 have different expectations for our teams, so we'll see.
I mean, I'm a Mac guy, guys. I think I'm the only one with like the. Oh no, Patrick as well. Our teams are,
LSU's preseason 13.
LSU is not gonna go anymore.
Who's your quarterback?
Nobody.
Patrick.
All right, so I'll go down real quick. We got Ohio State at 1, followed by Oregon, Georgia, Texas, Notre Dame, Indiana at 6. A little surprised by that one. I thought they'd lost a lot more, but I guess not. Miami at 7th, then Texas A&M, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, Alabama. See, now they just put the SEC teams because they just don't know at this point. Texas Tech at 12th, LSU, followed by LSU, Southern Cal, BYU, Michigan, Penn State, Tennessee, Washington, SMU, Utah, Iowa, Clemson, Houston, and Missouri. Missouri being in the top 25 again is just that's like, get out of there.
Missouri sucks, and Dorkwitz is a terrible coach.
I think they're contractually obligated to have so many SEC teams start in the top 25.
Virgil, where's Oklahoma State?
Not receiving votes. I know that.
In Oklahoma.
Is your something on fire?
Huh?
He's roasting marshmallows in front
Your
of his
face is all lit up like there's a fire.
Mine?
Well,
yeah, it's like you're sitting beside a campfire.
You have some glow of something.
It's like something glowing up above, like a light underneath.
I bet you whatever it is that you're watching on your laptop right now, it's bright as a hell.
It's just the screen. I'm watching. They're watching the trash panda game over here, but I look lighter all of a sudden.
It's unusually. It's like an unusual like campfire glow that you don't normally have.
There's a glow.
I have nothing to say to that. So, but yeah, so Clemson at 23. I mean, they don't need to be there either. Like
Clemson.
When we talk about Notre Dame joining a conference, when is Clemson going to join a conference?
Yeah, got him.
where's my button to remove him? Hang on.
There is none. Oh, that was good though. I'll give you that. That was pretty good. Got him.
Joe, are you bringing s'mores to Iowa? Because I'm in if you are.
What he needs to bring is some of those chips again.
The chips and the pizza
Yeah.
and
The ketchup chips or
and the pizza rolls.
the
pizza balls.
The pizza ball.
Pepperoni balls.
Pepperoni balls. There you go. The
I'll
pepperoni
take those
balls.
coffee crisp again. I like those.
Yeah, the coffee, chocolate crisp.
All
whatever.
of that. How about that?
Just all of it again, Joe. Thank you.
Yeah.
We
Thanks,
appreciate
Joe.
you.
Joe, are you coming to the meetup?
Yes, he is.
As far as we know.
Let's go.
Thanks in
Yeah,
advance,
all of
Joe.
us but Ed is going right now. It's what
Pretty much.
Right.
Yeah.
Eric, are you
What?
driving?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're about 7 hours away, so not too bad.
Oh.
We're gonna leave Friday morning so we can get there in time for the Cedar Rapids game, and then we'll just drive back on Sunday.
Oh, Eric, you're going?
Yeah, sorry to burst your
planning
bubble.
on leaving early in the
oh.
morning Friday and then just leaving Sunday.
Shannon, me, Easton, and Zach.
Oh, wait. Shannon, Easton, and Zach are going? Awesome.
Oh, now he gets excited.
Cedar Rapids Friday or Saturday?
Friday.
Okay.
They're doing a hat giveaway, and then Saturday, Quad Cities has a Jack Caglione bobblehead giveaway. So I got to leave.
So
They're
tickets
early
have
to-
been purchased. So get with Kelly.
What?
Tickets have been purchased already for the games
Mhm.
at a really good price.
Were they?
Mm-hmm.
Because I did reach out to our man with Cedar Rapids that's on the radio call.
Mm-hmm.
He said let him know, but I figured Kelly already had it all taken care of.
Kelly's already taken care of, so you're good there. I want to get up to the booth. That's what I want to do. That's my goal.
Do what now?
I want to get up to the booth.
Where?
Either one doesn't matter to me.
I mean, I'm already in contact with Cedar Rapids, so
Let's do it. That would be awesome to do. But that would be. I mean, I cannot wait. Bring your gloves. Bring baseballs, guys, because we're going to play catch at Field of Dreams.
are you? So you're driving then if you have a rental car? So he has plenty of room in the rental car for all the Canadian food.
Oh yeah.
Boom, boom, baby. Let's go.
Thanks, Joe.
Joe, you the man. We should
Joe,
ask
for the
Joe
record-
we should ask Joe what he wants from the States.
Yeah, what do you want from
Back to
Wichita,
Canada
Kansas,
with
Joe?
What do you want from South Carolina, Joe? I'll bring you some stuff.
I'll bring
driving as
you.
well.
See, I'm flying.
Yeah.
But cheer wine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody bring some cheer wine.
There you go, Donnie. Bring some cheer wine.
All right. I'll get some packs of cheer wine for sure.
There's not going to be
I
any
don't
room
know if
for
we're
luggage
guaranteed, Joe, but we'll see.
because Donnie's going to have like 3 coolers worth of crap with him.
He did when he came to Wichita.
That's right.
He brought all my stuff I left at his house, and plus a bunch of other beer.
Yeah.
I had half a Prophet Palooza
Yeah.
collection in the back.
Joe, all these guys are asking you for things. The most important thing is that you come, my man. Don't listen
Absolutely.
to the rest of this.
No, don't listen to Patrick. Listen
I'll
to
listen to
us.
Patrick on that one.
Yeah.
No, listen to me.
No, don't ever listen, Patrick. Not guaranteed. But I'm planning on leaving whatever time I need to get out of Field of Dreams so I can get there in time for the bobblehead on Saturday. But no, it's not guaranteed.
Well, if we're at Field of Dreams around midday, and I mean it's only like an hour and 20-minute drive from Dyersville down there to Davenport, we should all be able to get down there and get in line by like 3:00 if we want to.
Well, I'm not getting there that early. I think gates
No,
are
I'm,
until like
no, I'm
5.
not saying you have to. I'm just saying we almost could if we wanted to guarantee.
What did you get to? Was it Augusta that you were there like 6 hours early?
I got there at 2:00 for a 6:00 gate. Yeah.
See, I get early for giveaways, but not that early.
How about
Well, I had
Tampa?
nothing to do. I was working in Augusta and I was like, I'm not going to drive home. So I
The
might as well
gates
just-
were already open. We didn't get there early.
No. By the
Virgil
way,
and I didn't get either.
Donnie's lying because I talked to him and he was already in line by 8 a.m.
No.
Yes, it will be extremely long because one of the better players, and obviously bobbleheads are a big thing. So I would anticipate, yes, it's going to be a long line, so we'll need to get there early.
I wouldn't be surprised if 3 to 4 o'clock is when you need to be getting in line, to be honest with you.
Your daughter's smart, Zach.
Donnie's
Well,
gonna be there
half
trading
smart,
most of there. He's gonna be
right?
camping
Eric
out.
half smart about who she's liking.
Right, yeah, just the Eric part. But to be fair, I've met her since Zach brought his family to Wichita a couple years ago.
Ed, when are you gonna go? I don't know.
I'm assuming she was the one that Easton played with when they came, because there was one that was right around my son's age that he played with for a little bit. So I'm assuming that was her.
Zach, say hello to your daughter for us.
Yep. Hello.
Where's our signature sign off, Ed?
Mia.
I love that. Normally she just shows up.
Well,
No,
on
usually
Monday,
she does.
on
I think
Monday I
she's
saw her.
doing beads with Darla.
Yeah. On Monday, I saw her hand gesture. Like, like I saw like she was like hiding, and then I was like, oh, I see her.
Yep.
What?
Hi, Mia.
She said, "What?"
Calling for you.
Sassy.
I can't hear them.
Hi, Mia. Hi,
Hi.
Mia.
Say
Hi, Mia. Hi, Mia.
Hi, Mia.
Hi, Mia.
Are you having a good night day?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Good.
So now you can see them now. There you
Happy
go.
belated birthday.
Thank you.
What
You're
are you,
welcome.
22 now? She said, "What?"
What? How
No.
old are you? You wanna
This many.
nope. One more.
I was gonna say 8.
There it is. 8.
Just do 4 and 4. Just do it like 4.
Just do 4. Hey, what do you
This-
usually say?
This many?
Tell them.
Have a good night day. Like and subscribe. Share this with your family and friends. Bye-bye. I
Bye
made
bye.
two. Thank
You
you
made two
very
things?
much.
Good
I
job.
made something for my hair, and then I made a sticky, and I put beads around it, and then I put a tree. Now
Okay.
give me a high five again.
Let's go.
Yeah, she's a
Love
star.
you.
Yeah.
She's a star. Can we go play at Mia's house?
Bring it. There's plenty of stuff.
Oh,
So-
they'd have fun there.
So this is what happened. So her birthday party was Saturday. Okay. They went thrifting. Okay, that's what she wanted to do. So I was like, all right, that's not bad, right? So Darla took her and everything, and I stayed back. And then we had a runway made with lights and the lights for the podcast studios and the camera, so that way they could do a fashion show with the stuff that they got.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
It was not my idea. It was all Darla.
I believe that.
Look at that glow on you, Virgil.
I have no idea what's happening. Like my screen is not moving.
That is a glow, baby.
Yeah, Virgil, I've heard of a glow up, but I've never quite seen it in this context.
You're seeing it right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's glamour shots in action right there.
I don't know, maybe my camera's auto filtering or something. I don't know. It's like
No, because everything else looks
everything else
exactly the
looks the
same.
same with me.
This
Yeah.
didn't happen. This didn't happen pre-Wichita.
I don't know.
I mean, somebody did come Friday night and on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, and came on the worst game on Sunday where we were all like a complete wreck, and I was like trying to stay awake by any means possible. I realized
Leave me alone.
I almost like chewed my pin cap completely gone.
We did the 6th inning stretch in Sweet Caroline twice.
War crime. Absolutely terrible.
Ba ba ba.
Well, if there's going to be a test, she wants to make sure, like, after you've been up for like 14, 20 hours straight, how cool are you still?
Well, at that point, it's about
she had the
30.
luxury to leave the game. Like, we didn't.
Right.
Like, she saw how bad that was going. She said, F this, I'm leaving.
Did she even get to say goodbye?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
I don't think she did.
She
No.
just walked out and just be like, pulled an
Yeah.
Eric on you,
Get me
guys.
Get me out of there.
Yeah,
Which
that's
are-
definitely
gone.
that's
at that
that's
point.
definitely pulling an Eric. Eric
She
gets out of a car, and then 3 seconds later, I'm like, "Where is he going?" He's just beelining it.
How about
She-
the USF game?
She enjoyed me playing 1876 baseball, though.
That was cool. I
Yeah,
wanna
that
do
was,
that.
that was pretty nice. So, yes, Eric Profit is technically in the scorebook with 2 fielder's choice and a 2 RBI out.
Nice.
What did they do wrong, Ed?
Fucking roadkill. Just bobbled the head. It was a third out. And now we have a tie ball game in the top of the ninth. Bases loaded, 2 outs.
Ed, I'm not going to repeat it here, but I already told you earlier what the way to fix all
Don't
this.
you fucking dare.
There's one solution.
No.
That's all.
Boobage
He
is already
doesn't
going
have
to the
any. There's
Dodgers.
no room for him anymore. The
No, this
outfield
is
is
not-
completely solidified. There's no room for him anymore.
There's always a room for a player like that.
Nope. Joe Waddell is taking that spot, and he is now relinquishing that spot.
Joe Adele can have his spot, but there's one more player you need.
Nope, ever. He's not coming back ever again.
Oh no! He is.
Unfucking
Virgil, I don't know if you can answer that, and I don't know if we still have at this point.
Yeah, I feel like our answers are different because Eric, you got to sleep pretty much as long as you needed to the next day. Like, I don't know what your plans were. I still had to drive 12 hours back.
Yeah, see, that's brutal for you. Me,
Yeah.
I went home and I slept until 11 o'clock the next morning. I couldn't tell you the last time I've done that.
Yeah, I think I was already in Tulsa by 11. So,
Jesus, I
Yeah,
remember sleeping for 24 hours straight.
yeah, there's going to be some times where I look back at trips and wondering, like, how did I survive that? That drive back's going to be one of them.
You were just
Yeah.
on auto mode.
Pretty
by,
much.
by being like, if I was with somebody, maybe, but being by yourself, I don't think I could have done that.
Yeah, I was just fueled on adrenaline and Brahms.
Well, that's the way to go.
I mean, you do have the glow up, Browns, you know. So when you got back, how long did you sleep?
Not much because I had to work the next day.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
So to say how long did it take to recover, I'm probably still not fully recovered. That's probably a fair statement.
Yeah, I remember when I came back from South Africa. That was like I slept for 24 hours straight.
I did sleep. I mean, then I took Monday off, but I worked the rest of the week. But then this past weekend, I slept in both days as well. So I think I'm caught up at this point. But it takes a while. But yeah, for you guys out of towners, especially you, because like Terry has a long drive, but Chris only had 2.5 hours, so his wasn't a long one. But he came back because he came for the championship game on Saturday. So he drove back just for that, and I think he went back home.
Speaking of, and I don't know if we talked about this the last time, but my man, I know that you were part of that vintage game.
Yep.
I will need you to start smiling a little bit more.
No, they don't smile in 1876.
Thank you. I told him
Yeah.
that.
Brother,
You don't
that
smile.
was like,
I intentionally didn't smile because I figured if you see pictures from the 1800s, people don't smile.
okay. I mean, I'll give you that. If
I mean,
that's the case,
if you look at all my other ones, I'm always
oh yeah, you're
smiling,
smiling. Yeah,
but that one I didn't just because of the era.
Yeah.
you look
He's
so
lying,
serious.
too.
And
Eric doesn't smile in 2026, much less 1876.
that
Right.
pillbox of yours.
Dude, that hat did not fit. They need a better hat. And then the pants were way too tight, and I couldn't keep my socks up. I was having all kinds of issues. Plus, it was 110 out there, so I just drip in sweat.
So how did this? I saw the picture. I didn't really follow what happened. So like, did they have some kind of throwback game?
Yeah, so actually, part of the baseball around the clock, they always have an exhibition game. And 2 years ago, when they brought it back, they had King of Juco, Eric Sim, came and he set up and he played an exhibition for the Seattle Studs, but they did it the last game of Round the Clock. Well, last year they did Miracle League. So the special needs kids that they play baseball, they got to go and they did it at 10 o'clock. Well, they do it where they have a 6 a.m. game and then they don't play again the exhibition until 10, and then they don't play again until noon. So they have a little built-in buffer in case the games the previous day run long or there's like any weather. So then this year it's vintage Cowtown baseball. So we have what's called Cowtown Museum, which is a museum here where they have throwback 1800s. You walk through and there's like a saloon and blah, blah, blah. Well, they also have two teams that play each other, the Bulldozers and the Red Stockings. And then they also play, there's like a vintage team out of Hutchinson and then some up in Kansas City. So there's some around. And Terry said he thought there was some out of like Dallas. So there's like different teams around, but basically for us specifically, we played by 1876 rules, which the main ones were you don't use a glove, so it's barehanded. And then if the ball bounces once and you catch it off the bounce, it's an out.
It's an out. Yeah. I know
But
that.
if it hits the ground, the runners can advance. So you don't have to like tag up or anything because it bounces. So it's a normal, but then they can still. So like we lost pretty bad, but I had a 2-run sacrifice out essentially, whereas a base hit over the third baseman, dropped in front of the left fielder. So the 2 runners on scored, but then I was out because they caught it off the first bounce. So those are kind of the main rules for the most part. But Katie, who is the NBC tournament director, I saw her at a Wind Surge game, and she's like, "Hey, we're doing the Cowtown Vintage Baseball game. They're looking for players. You want to play?" And so I was talking to Terry about it. So we both got signed up and we got to play. And then because I'm in town, they've actually asked me if I want to play more. I don't think I'm gonna get to play this weekend, but
Dude, do it. That's awesome.
I would do that.
He's not going to be able to play, obviously, since he's not from here. But for me, I'm going to probably stay on the list and get to play some more. But
What was a cool picture?
What was weird is that at Wichita State, it's all turf. So I thought it'd be easier to catch it off the bounce. They said it's easier to catch it off the bounce on their regular grass/dirt field that they play on at Cowtown Museum.
Yeah, it probably doesn't bounce as hard.
Yeah, trust me. We've experienced that. Donnie saw us experiencing playing in turf. That's no joke.
Yeah, and it can take some hot bounces in that turf.
Yeah.
But what was really cool is, so I was just going to say, so ever since I grew up and I was a little kid going to the NBC, when my dad took me, they have red, white, and blue bases. So they take the bases, the normal white, and they paint them triple or 3 red, a white, and a blue stripe. And they kept those out there when we played. So I got to go and step on the base. And I'm like, this is the coolest thing ever. Cause that's one of the, one that you don't normally see is something that's not just a regular white base, but just to go out there and get to step on that red, white, and blue base was a really cool experience. And then, I mean, you played during the middle round the clock, and they did it check-in during round the clock. And so, and Virgil kept score. And so it's kind of cool to be like you actually played during the NBC World Series. The first time you went up to bat, they announced your name, and you had to have a nickname. So Terry was T-Mac, and then I was just the influencer. So they had a kind of old-timey guy over the PA.
That's cool.
Now batting, Eric, the influencer prophet. And then any other time I came up after that, they would just say, now batting, the influencer. And everybody had their nickname. The guy that runs it, his nickname's like Lightning, and they had all kinds of other names and stuff. But yeah, it was a really cool experience.
My nickname is Snails. It's fitting. I'll be honest.
I know.
I can confirm that one.
It's fitting. It fits perfectly.
Ed runs like he's in quicksand sometimes.
Oh, so horrible. But I still get on base. I don't care.
No, you did good. You had a good single when I was there.
Did you play for the Bulldozer? Because you're built like a linebacker, bro.
No, Terry and I were on the Red Stocking. So when we got started, Terry and I went out and warmed up together, and we're looking at this other team because we didn't know any of them. And we're like, dude, we're going to get smoked. This team had young, athletic-looking dudes, and then we had guys that were like Terry that were like 98 years old. I guess they said that like 4 of their outfielders on the Red Stockings had all gotten hurt playing. And so we were down to like nobody, like our good players. There's this dude called Big Red, this massive dude with his big red beard, hit it to the warning track. Didn't quite hit it out, but it's like 390 or 410 to straightaway center, and he almost hit it straight out center. Also, when you pitch it, you have to pitch underhand, and then if you don't swing at it, it's nothing. That one guy, they hit him like 7 times. I'm like, just pitch it, but they kept throwing it, kept hitting him, and he just stayed in there. If you strike 3, but you don't walk at all, and you only can take a slight lead, You don't really slide, you don't really steal. So those are kind of the main rules.
It's a lot of Roy Hobbs rules.
Yeah. Was the guy that almost hit it out, was it Justin Turner?
Now, he was bigger than Justin Turner. Like, this was a massive dude.
Didn't he also have like jets on him? Like he had the speed, almost did it inside the park.
Did he hit I think he hit a triple on that one.
Dang.
But also, so they're used to playing 60 feet. These were the normal 90. So some of the guys were kind of gassed. They're like, we usually don't have to go the full 90 feet in between bases. So they weren't used to it, but they didn't change anything up because it was at the Wind Surge game or Wichita State Stadium.
Oh, I got you. That's cool though, man. A good to experience to do something like that.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad that I was able to get signed up and do it. I don't know that I'm going to get to this weekend, but so he said they play like a 22 game schedule.
Really?
And it's a lot of just the Bulldozers against the Red Stockings, but they do, like I said, play other teams. They're playing some other team. I don't remember where they're from this weekend, but they have, I think it's called Vintage Cowtown Baseball on Instagram. So if anybody follows, and they did a really cool video. So they took video of us playing and then they cut it up and then they put it with made it look like 1800s video and they put it on Instagram. And I was I think my ground out or maybe my base hit or sack hit, whatever they put in there. So you get to see me in there, but it was a really cool production that they put out there.
So they're playing Emporia next.
Okay.
What's his name? Also plays. He lives in Minnesota.
Andrew.
Yes.
North.
Yeah.
Andrew Nelson.
Nelson. Yeah. I've
He
seen
plays
him before. I've seen his stuff on there before.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I've seen him do that before. But yeah, I'd never played before. They wanted us to be there for a couple events prior to, just so we can kind of see how the game went. But luckily, I didn't get to go just because pretty much all the games were like when we were out of town for Zach stuff. But luckily, they put Terry and I on the bench for the first inning. So we got to see there and watch how it flowed. And then from there, they just had a lineup where Terry played catcher one inning, he played second, and then I played right and left field mostly.
That's cool. I like that. Good for you guys.
Yeah, that looked like a lot of fun. I definitely would love to do something like that.
With Terry with his outfit on, Baseball Santa, like 100%.
1000%.
And if Terry at 98 can do it, I can play it. So.
Damn, Terry, that's messed up.
He put the ball.
You're not that far from him.
He didn't get out.
I'm older than him.
Or he didn't get on base, but he did put the ball in play.
Yeah.
You're older than Terry?
I am older than Terry.
Shut up.
Yes, I am.
That's not something to be proud of right now at your age. You're at your senior citizen age.
My title is my title, man.
Well, that's cool though, Eric. Honestly, that's something cool to watch. Happy that you got able to do that.
Yes, but I didn't smile because they didn't smile in the 1800s.
Touche.
That's the only reason.
I'll take it back. I'll take it back.
Maybe I could have had more neutral than a frown, but
I mean, that thing looked like you were pissed off at the world.
Well, have you guys ever?
I was almost hitting not quite 24 straight hours at that point, and it was really hot out there.
I've seen lately. It's funny he says that because I've seen going around social media, and I've seen this picture before. There's a picture of some player from the 1800s that I keep seeing pop up, and he's like got his hand on the shoulder of the guy in front of him, and he's actually flipping the bird. And it's from the 1800s. It's like it might have been the first time that gesture was used. I'm like, I could see that being Eric.
Be like, yeah, that would be him. Do we have anything else, Mr. Glow Up?
No, we do not.
Really?
Yeah, we covered all the things.
The glow just came. Like the glow was not there when you said that, and all of a sudden it glowed on him right after you said the glow up. What did you?
Interesting.
Well, that time I was researching something, but
that whatever you just did, like it's not glowing right now, but whatever you just did a second ago, it created the glow on your face.
Are you researching date night?
No.
He keeps clicking on that digital fireplace.
I was going back to the text I sent you for the agenda to see if we covered everything.
I'm with you, baby.
And the only thing
the game.
Yeah, the game was the last thing. I forgot we didn't talk about that, so that's why I was going to go back to that.
So we got an NFL game, guys. It's NFL season's officially here. So we got a game tomorrow. And by the way, I did ask, there is odds for this game. The odds are out on this game, believe it or not. Mr. Virgil Brooks, what are the odds on this game, please?
So right now, the odds for it is that Carolina is a 1.5 favorite, and the over-under, which kind of says how much they're really going to expect out of this game, is 35.5.
Have a good night, Mark.
Good night, Mark.
All right, Mark.
I think it was 36 something or 36
35
or 36
and
and
a
a half.
Is this like a preseason game of some sort?
Hall of Fame game.
The Hall of Fame game.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
The Hall of Fame game is tomorrow. And Little Hands is starting for the Carolina Panthers.
Kenny Pickett versus Carson Beck. Ooh.
I totally forgot that Carson Beck got drafted.
Worthy of a Hall of Fame.
That's how much I care about Carson Beck.
Yeah. That's a matchup worthy of a Hall of Fame game.
How cool is it, though, that you have a quarterback who played the last game in college football season and now maybe playing the first game in the pro season?
Oh, yeah.
Say that. Yeah, I saw somebody talk about that. I was getting ready to mention that.
I forgot where I saw that, but I said, oh, that's a little tidbit to share. So
I saw that as well.
So, of course, I'm expecting Arizona to go full out because this may be one of their only wins of the season.
I don't know, man. Luke Kuechly it looks like he can still play.
Absolutely.
So he's going to be there.
Yeah.
Hall of Famer, Luke Kuechly.
And former Valiant Virgil, Jacoby Brissett's coming back in with an improved contract. So, he'll be on the sidelines being happy.
If you were Arizona, you're going to suck no matter what. There's no ifs or buts about it. Would you have given Jacoby Brissett that contract?
I mean, I wouldn't say it was
the silence says it all. I just want to put that out there.
I wouldn't say it was his fault they lost all those games. He seemed to be one of the few bright spots on the Arizona team.
Yeah, but your whole point is to tank this whole season.
Well, I mean, they do have Jeremiah Love, so they're going to be better.
Yeah, I mean,
and they don't have Jonathan Gannon, so
I think the problem not the problem, but the situation with the NFL is, you want to tank, but you can't just blatantly look like you're tanking. so they're trying to look because Brissett's not going to be. He's got no weapons or anything anyway, so whatever you're doing with him is not going to really affect it that much.
Donnie, the Browns have been tanking on purpose since 1999.
Yeah,
don't tell me that.
But they're trying to act like they're not.
They're not even acting. They're that bad.
Well, I don't agree that the Cardinals don't have any weapons. They're not a great team, but I mean they have weapons.
Your job is this is going to be a quarterback strong draft coming up, right?
I guess
so. Your job is to be the top team this year in the draft. That's your goal.
Well, they've got a good wide receiver in Harrison, right? Harrison Jr. They've got a good running back.
I don't say good anymore because I've had him for fantasy. He hasn't
lived up to it.
He was injured a lot last year, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean they don't have a lot of depth other than him, so that's probably a weak spot. But Jeremiah Love is a good back. You got one of the best tight ends in football. And was it McBride? Right?
McBride.
Yeah. So I don't know. Have I broken Ed?
he got all flustered when you mentioned tight ends. It happens to him.
Sorry, I meant to say he's not as good as Fan. He's not as good as Fannin Jr. How about that? Is that better?
What? Major League Baseball players not knowing how to fucking bunt, it annoys the living shit out of me.
He's still watching the game.
Yeah.
This dude just bunted out.
You know who does know how to bunt?
He does not. I've seen
Chris
him.
Bubich.
Not who I'm talking about, but yes, he is. He's an expert in everything.
Unfucking real.
He's almost as good as Matt Quatrero.
Anyways, Arizona's job is to tank, in my opinion. That's their job.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that they're going to win a lot of games, but just to say that they have no weapons at all, like it may not be enough weapons to win a game, but
You can
they've certainly they certainly have pieces.
They
that
have
can-
the highest odds
for the number 1 pick.
for the playoffs. Like to, you know what I mean? Like they're like what, plus 1,500, I think it is.
Playoffs.
Oh, it's gone up since then.
Exactly. So like, I mean, this is not a good team at all. You may have all the good, you may have a good, decent wide receivers and back, but like if you don't have a quarterback to throw, and then if you don't have an offensive lineman that's going to be able to, you know, hold the defense away.
That's
what's
the point. Yeah, that's the point. Is that they don't have a lot on the line on their offensive line and defensive line.
Correct. They're not a good team, man.
Yeah, they're not good in the trenches.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Oh, Cleveland's about to fucking lose this game for kid.
Who are you playing?
The Mets.
At
Mental mistakes kill this game. Mental mistakes.
least you don't have Jamison Tyone in your starting rotation.
Some Joe is happy that you guys got Tyone.
Well, Canadian parents, yeah, but I would take a previous season version of Tyone rather than this season's version. That's just me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. And of course, you know, another pitcher injured, but you know.
So are we picking winners on this one, Virgil?
I'm gonna say no.
I mean,
if you want to for fun.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to go with the Panthers.
Okay.
Well, it's like somebody said the other day, the year that the Detroit Lions went 0-16, they were 4-0 in the preseason. So it doesn't really matter what you do in the preseason. It's not the same guys.
Ed, what's your pick?
Fucking dumbasses. Carolina.
I don't know if he was talking about us or the game, honestly, at this point.
I think he was talking about us, but
Yeah.
we'll let it slide.
Both.
He's the captain.
It's just why has umpiring gotten so worse?
Oh, because now they know how they're going to be judged, so they're doing what they can to circumvent things that can get around that.
Blame the Yankees for that.
Eric, who do you have?
Not Carolina.
Patrick.
Mr. the Goat, please put me down for the dangerous Dan Morgans.
I don't know which team that is.
Carolina. Donnie, do I have that right name? Is it Dan Morgan? That's the GM.
Yes, former linebacker Dan Morgan.
Yeah.
What about you, Virgil?
I will go with Arizona.
Okay, so 2 Arizona, 3 Carolina.
You know what? I admire Virgil's like affinity with Jacoby Brissett. Like he's always aligned with Jacoby Brissett. I'm always impressed with that.
I'm just saying, I like me some brisket.
I had some brisket today for dinner. It was dry though. It wasn't that good. I hate when it just.
I hate when it's dry, dude.
Ugh. Hate it. Anywho.
Same.
All right, we're here at the top of the hour. Eric, what you guys on your podcast?
So I never get to surprise you anymore since you moved this to Wednesday. So it's already out as of this morning. However, Johnny and I on the Earn Fun Average podcast have Matt Burns, Mapping the Path. He just got back I don't know, probably a few weeks, month ago with his dad.
Yep.
Went to the southern area and talks about that trip, some of his other trips, what goes into planning, what changed, and how he plans from year. I mean, he didn't really do it till the last 5 years for the most part, but what changed from then up to till now, how he maps out his 3-week-ish, how he builds in. Because one year he said he went nonstop, no off days, and now he builds in at least one, if not 2 off days for like laundry and kind of recharging and stuff. So really good episode with Matt Burns, also known as Mapping the Path.
I like it.
I real quick about him too. One of the things he told me that I think is fascinating, when he figures out all the cities, he goes ahead and picks, I think, 3 restaurants in each city.
Yeah.
And sends it to his dad to pick
He
like menus and everything. He is so detail oriented on the stuff he sends his dad. He's like, go ahead and pick one of these, and that's what they plan to eat at.
he talks about that on the show, and I'm
Okay.
like, I could easily change my mind when I get into town. May not have time for it. I would not go that in depth. I could have an idea of where I want to stop, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of detail that he puts into it
That's
just
too much.
fascinated me when I sat there and talked to him that day in
Yeah.
Augusta.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Yep.
Such a
So
cool dude.
we all met him on that trip, didn't we?
except
The one person who doesn't travel.
that's right. I met
And
him last year.
And he was right there near Ed. He was at
Yeah.
He didn't call me.
he didn't.
He didn't call me either.
He
Yeah.
didn't send me a message. Nothing.
He calls you out on the episode.
Who, me?
Yeah, you
For what?
not seeing him.
That he didn't send me a message.
He goes, I saw all your DHC guys. I went to, was it Columbus with Patrick? I went to Augusta, went to Huntsville. And he's like, I was up near Ed, and all these guys reached out and said, hey, let's meet up. And then Ed's like, nothing.
I don't have the time to be spending the whole time on Instagram following your stuff. I just don't.
Well, I will say
What else
this,
are you
Ed,
doing?
not to defend him, but his point too, because he asked me about that, is that once he puts out there where he's going, he's like, I don't have, like you're saying, you don't have the time to just like reach out and figure out him. He's like, I don't reach out to people in those areas and say, hey, do you want to meet me? Because he says that's too pretentious of me to think you would want to meet me. He's like, once I put it out there, if you want to see me, then you gladly reach out to me and I'll try to work it out. And I think that's his expectation for whatever that's worth. But yeah, I mean, he could have probably done it better, especially since he was starting there. He could have been like, hey, I'm going to be starting there. You're going to be around.
Yeah, just ask me. Dude, I was like, hey, do you think you want to
Yeah,
meet up?
I mean,
Because everybody that has
Yeah.
asked been here, I've said yes
Yeah.
I heard you said no.
to
Yeah.
you.
I met him in Kansas City when I was up there at a Monarchs game, but I didn't even get to see him when he was here in Wichita. We were both at the game, but we just were too busy with our own stuff.
Yeah. Ed refused to see me at a game.
Somebody must have tried to bunt again.
No, we lost.
Oh, shit.
We fucking lost. Anyways, hey, this week on the Dad Hat Chronicles podcast, we go over a movie this week, The Sandlot.
Ooh, I need to listen to that one.
You
Yep.
should.
You
That's
should.
good. That's a good movie.
Especially
I love
my
that
take.
movie. Virgil, how do you feel about that movie?
I'm going to be honest with you. Donnie's take made me see the movie in a different light.
Thank
And
you.
so instead of absolutely hating it, it's still meh.
I slightly detest it now.
I still like that movie.
Love that.
I love the movie, but yeah, I looked at it differently now than I had before, which is really what my take is about.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like the movie. I just have a different take on it.
I
Even
did
though I
get to
do still
meet
love it.
Nunez and David Mickey Evans in Kansas City years ago.
Those guys got a show coming.
I know. I really want to see
Dugout.
that because it's,
Dugout dads.
yeah.
Is that a legit thing? The dugout dads?
Yeah.
So it's basically the Sandlot guys plus Topanga, right?
Which is
Mhm.
totally fine. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't say
Sure.
that was a bad thing. I didn't say that was a bad thing. I was just saying that's basically what it is.
It's
Yeah.
pretty much almost all of them except for Benny the Jet Rodriguez. He doesn't do anything with them.
So Eric,
He
maybe
doesn't?
you can
Mm-mm.
Maybe you guys can answer this for me. Is Benny the Jet Rodriguez inspired by the former Major League player Henry Rodriguez?
That I have no idea.
I asked Donnie
no,
the same question the other day.
Yeah, I
he
don't know.
is inspired by the Elton John song "Benny and the Jets."
That's what it was. I'm sorry. Thank you.
It's okay.
I knew the Huntsville hunk would be able to answer that for me.
That better not spread. Phil, I'm trying to get everybody to come to Macon, and no one just wants to come to that.
Well,
so I have to find a new place.
See the
I've not been asked.
When I saw this pop up from Phil earlier in the show, he asked us earlier and we missed it, but I was thinking, man, if we could find a cool FCS game to all meet up at, that would be awesome.
Listen, what about going on a siege of UC Davis?
Well, I mean, we got
Led
to be
by-
careful because Virgil may end up being an employee there before we know it. So
Virgil's going to be the Ron Rivera of UC Davis football.
My resume already got rejected. I think they know.
yeah, I mean, if you're going to take them down from inside, the Trojan horse.
But a FCS break-even meetup, I think, that'd be the equivalent of that, because we're definitely not going to go to Angola for that.
There's going to be known as degenerates if you go to have an FCS meetup.
Have you never met me before?
Degenerate's your middle name?
Well, no, that's Perry, but
Zach wants to know when you're coming to Notre Dame, Eric.
I have yet to be there. I've seen
Virgil.
Notre Dame twice. Should have been 3 times.
Yeah. Virgil,
But
the ironic thing is if I go to Macon, I can go through Perry.
it is right there, isn't it?
It is.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, Phil, I said something to Ed about that first game because
Man, that's not bullshit.
he could come to Columbia. I would even go to a Gamecocks game to go with. I'd wear Kent State stuff. I'd order me a Kent State shirt.
Mm-hmm.
So, Eric, you said you saw Notre Dame twice.
Mm-hmm.
When did you see them?
I saw them at the Alamo Dome in 2016 against Army.
Mm-hmm.
Zach, we beat Army 43-6 at that game I was at, and I think that was the only game I've ever been to.
Really? I thought there was a second game that you went to.
I don't think there was. I forgot. I thought there was, but there's just the one.
Okay. Well, I must be misremembering something.
You were.
Okay.
All right. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful night. Make sure you guys tell all your friends and family to hit that follow button on the YouTube. We're trying to get to 1,000 followers. Make sure to follow all of them except for Donnie. Don't do that. Totally kidding, Donnie. Totally kidding. We will see you guys on Monday. Okay, Monday night. We got Break Even Sports, and then again next week, Wednesday, 8:00, DHC Sports Show.
And Sunday night, we're going to get back to Brockmire.
That's right. Season 2, episode 1.
Season 1, episode 4. Nice.
Correct. Season 2, episode 1 of Brockmire. We're going to be live on TikTok and on YouTube. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.